This is my practice block of Geese and the Lillies from Jordan's Fabric. And I made some modifications to the block that she had made in her video. I added 2 leaves to the stem on the bottom, and I didn't use any heat and bond. I traced out the leaf shape on the fabric, and I glued it down with this glue stick. And I just did a zigzag stitch and traced over it. I wanted to make bigger flowers, and then within the bigger flowers I was going to put a circle in the middle, but I didn't make the flowers big enough, and I didn't like doing the zigzag stitch, doing all that turning, so I'm gonna leave the flower part out and just use the circles. Also, for the stems, I didn't use heat and bind, but the fabric that I was using for the stem, it frays a lot. Let's see if you can see it. So on my next block, I'm going to fold the fabric like how I do my binding and glue it down. Now I did use heat and bond for these flowers, but I used the wrong type of heat and bond. This one you can't fuse it down to the fabric, so I had to use glue stick. So actually I'm not gonna need any heat and bond, because I'm gonna use my circle cutter to cut out the circles. And I'm gonna make a little bit of modifications to piece this middle part together. I did use heat and bond for the leaves because it provided more stability when I had cut out the leaf shape. And here are my flying geese units. Usually for a quilt, if it has a lot of half square triangles in it, I will not make it because I don't like making a whole bunch of half square triangles. But this one had called for a lot of flying geese units, and I did not like making them. More so, I don't like squaring half square triangles in flying geese units. I was having major problems using this ruler foot. My bobbin thread would never come up, and it did a lot. And if it did, it skipped a lot. I changed the needle, that didn't work. I cleaned the machine, that didn't work. I adjusted the tension, that didn't work. I even lowered this more, and that didn't work. So I changed the thread, that didn't work. Then I used the same thread that I changed it to and put it in the bobbin, and that seems to work. Usually when I do my quilting, I always use serger thread, and I usually use it when piecing also. So I didn't have any problems with the piecing using this thread, but it did not want to work using the ruler foot. This right here seems to work with the ruler foot. So I'm going to see if I can do a little bit of ruler quilting with this thread. Well, this thread using this practice piece. Okay, it was doing fine going up, but then when I was trying to go over, it started skipping again. So I'm just going to forget about using the ruler. I also have trouble using this open toe foot, but I would like to use the open toe foot because I can see better using it. But I also have problems with this one also. So hopefully with the thread change, maybe it'll work. See, that's not even doing it. Why is it doing? I don't understand. Okay, maybe I wasn't going fast enough. And then the thread broke. But I think once I get together, when I do the actual quilt, I want to do these paisley barbed wire looking things. I had to switch machines because the brother machine, it would not pick up the bobbin thread with the ruler foot, with the open toe foot, and with the regular darning foot, and then with just a regular patchwork foot, it wouldn't pick up the bobbin thread. Then I went through a whole bunch of threads and just started working with the thread, but then it still wouldn't pick up the bobbin thread with the free motion foot, the regular darning foot. So I had to switch machines, and with this machine I have a different color thread on in the bobbin, and it comes out a lot, especially during points. So I'm not able to do. Then I have my camera in the shot. So I'm not able to do what I wanted to do as far as the free motion design. So I'm gonna try to do like a, okay, I don't know what you call it, like a fern feather or spiky feather fern type of thing. But I don't know if you will be able to see it because of the lighting and my camera is so far away. There we go. That's still good. I'm trying to make these be bigger. Oh, what happened now? I'm having the most problems. Okay. Okay, now this don't want to. Okay. And I can't put it on my long arm machine because I didn't make the backing big enough. In my what's the practice piece? But here's my practice piece that I did on the Treadle machine and was working fine. All the time my practice pieces always work out fine, and then when it's time for me to, they look bad on the back. When it's time for me to do the actual quilt, it don't want to work right. I'm going to have to pick all this out. Now it wants to work on this practice piece. And I bet you as soon as I put the quilt up there, it don't want to work. I knew as soon as I put it up here, it was going to not do right.